It has been so amazing, believe me. When I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun, there is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. When you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatamiwa, and I am here live at Future Clan Bootcamp. I signed up for content and copywriting class, and so far it has been so amazing, believe me. When I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun, there is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. When you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatamiwa, and I am here live at Future Clan Bootcamp. I signed up for content and copywriting class, and so far it has been so amazing, believe me. When I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun, there is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. When you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatamiwa, and I am here live at Future Clan Bootcamp. I signed up for content and copywriting class, and so far it has been so amazing, believe me. When I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun, there is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. When you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatamiwa, and I am here live at Future Clan Bootcamp. I signed up for content and copywriting class, and so far it has been so amazing, believe me. When I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun, there is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. When you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatamiwa, and I am here live at Future Clan Bootcamp. I signed up for content and copywriting class, and so far it has been so amazing, believe me. When I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun, there is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. When you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatomiwa, and I am here live at Future Clan Bootcamp. I signed up for content and copywriting class, and so far it has been so amazing. Believe me, when I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun. There is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. You know, when you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatomiwa, and I am here live at Future Clan Bootcamp. I signed up for content and copywriting class, and so far it has been so amazing. Believe me, when I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun. There is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. You know, when you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatomiwa, and I am here live at Future Clan Bootcamp. I signed up for content and copywriting class, and so far it has been so amazing. Believe me, when I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun. There is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. You know, when you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatomiwa, and I am here live at Future Clan Bootcamp. I signed up for content and copywriting class, and so far it has been so amazing. Believe me, when I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun. There is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. You know, when you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatomiwa, and I am here live at Future Clan Bootcamp. I signed up for content and copywriting class, and so far it has been so amazing. Believe me, when I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun. There is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. You know, when you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatomiwa, and I am here live at Future Clan Bootcamp. I signed up for content and copywriting class, and so far it has been so amazing. Believe me, when I say the classes has been so educative, they are so insightful, they are fun. There is just a lot to learn, and the facilitators are so good at coming down to our level. You know, when you actually break things down to an extent that even someone who has no previous knowledge about this thing would actually understand. So yeah, the classes has been amazing. We've had group works, lots of presentations, and I would actually recommend this to everyone. And I just want to say a very big thank you to Incubator for actually bringing together this amazing program, because I mean, this is no joke at all. Bringing 1,000 plus people for this on a full scholarship, I would recommend this to anyone and everyone I know. Thank you so much. My name is Akinsonya Olatomiwa.
Did you? Good evening, everyone. Trust you had a great day. Good to have everyone on the call. Please confirm you can all hear me. Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, good evening, Timmy. Good evening, Christiana. All right. So, who is happy that today is Friday? How are you guys feeling? Like today is Friday. You can use a reaction button. It's Friday evening. Who is excited? Messi is excited. I guess you're having an event, right? Is that Messi is excited? Okay. Esther is okay. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Yes, I'm following up with your update on LinkedIn. I mean, well done. It's for you. You need to check USA farm. That's Andrew. You need to check his Andrew on LinkedIn. He has been, engaging his channel. Just keep it up. Never can tell he's interested in your stories. I love the fact that you're able to summarize everything. Like you just summarize everything I mentioned. I was like, wow. When I was reading your updates, yeah. So well done. So I encourage others to do the same. Tell your story on LinkedIn or whatever social media you are using. It's very important that you engage your channel. Yes. All right. So can we quickly like have a recap of everything that we've done from Monday, Tuesday, and Friday? Can somebody just give us like a summary of everything that we did? I got is will there be class tomorrow? No, will there be class tomorrow? Will there be class tomorrow? No, there's no class tomorrow. My name is BC Babayemi, so that's the name I am identified with on LinkedIn. So just search for my name. I'm there. You see me. I want to know how about the project management class. I signed up for that. I think you have to reach out to the management to address that. Abiola, I'm sorry. I will check my mail. You'll get a response, right? Yeah. All right. I'm waiting for someone to just give me like a summary of everything that we've done. So from the beginning of this class, we started with understanding what product management is, right? The roles of product management, the significance of product management. I'm not supposed to even be saying it. I want someone to just give me a summary first. Someone should just give me a summary. Just give me a summary of what we've done so far. Yeah, just give me like a summary. I'm sure this Andrew will definitely do justice to that question because he has been following up. Okay, what is products? What is product management? Differences between PM and PO. Okay, definition of terms, job roles associated with product management. Okay, levels of PM. All right. what product management is all about. All right, so that's our first class. So for our last class, which is products, we discuss what product life cycle is and product development life cycle. So can someone just like give me a summary of what he or she learned? Just give us like a summary. In our last class, this was what I was able. This was my take home. And in our first class, this was what I was able to learn. All right, all right. I have intelligent product managers. Amazing. So who can tell me what we'll be having tonight? Ooh, for tonight's class? Yeah, okay. All right, all right. Okay. All right, product strategy. I like that. Bakari Olajun, okay, I love that. We talked about initiation growth, decline stages of product management, product life cycle, product strategy. My senior PM on this call. Okay, product roadmap. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, all right. All right. So tonight's class, we're talking about product strategy versus product roadmap. I'm sure we all, in one way or the other, came across that topic, right? So I believe that we all know what product roadmap is or product strategy, isn't it? So, sorry, please give me a minute. Oh, thank you. So, can someone just tell me what product roadmap is? If you hear the word product roadmap, can someone just tell me what product roadmap is? What is product roadmap? From the word product, from the word road, from the word map. It has even defined itself. You will get the slide. Onye Buchi, you will get it. We started tonight's class. We're talking about product roadmap and product strategy. So, what's product roadmap? What comes to your mind when you hear the word product roadmap? As a product manager, what is product roadmap? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. A visual summary of the vision of a product spread across the period of time. Correct. Another person. The step it takes to create a product. Correct. A strategic document that outlines a product vision. Mhm. A plan that is showing progress of products over time. That's correct. Mhm. A high level visual document that outline the visual document that outline the long term vision and priorities for products ob- objects. Products or projects. Okay. A map that outlines the direction of a product. Okay. A visual guide to the product strategy and direction. I have senior PM on this call. I'm not even surprised to this definition that you are giving me. A planned channel for a product to get to the final consumer from inception. PM must be sustainable. It's a plan of action that aligns the organization or company around short and long term goals for the product. I mean, we've all given an excellent definition. Yeah, correct. That's an excellent definition of what a product roadmap is. So, so now we've already defined what a product roadmap is. So, what is a product strategy? When you hear the word product strategy, you define it. What is product strategy? A strategic plan, yeah, yeah, a process of setting goals and objectives for the products. We are correct. It outlined all the plans of a project. Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, all right. A product roadmap is a strategy that employed to get. Yes, we've all defined what a product roadmap is. That a product roadmap is a strategic tool that are used by product managers to communicate their goal and objective for their product development strategy. There has to be a product strategy before there'll be a product roadmap. I hope you understand that. So, what is product strategy? Now that we know what a product, yes, okay. A product strategy is the plan that guides the development and positioning of a product. Correct. An high level plan. Can you control it? It's a roadmap that guides product development, alignment, and resource allocation, ensuring the product supports overall company objective. Correct. So, from the definition, it's obvious that you need to have a product roadmap before you can. You need to have a product strategy before you can even think of developing your product roadmap. So that's just the gist about that. All right. So yeah, Lizzie, you're right. Everybody's correct. Like this is for everyone. A product strategy is a high-level plan that outlines how a product will meet their key business goals and customers' needs throughout its life cycle. Yeah. So a product strategy is an high level that has to what outline their long term. I think that word you have to write it in capital letter. Product strategy it's an high level plan that has that contains their long term vision that they need to carry out. So if you are defining what a product strategy is, remember to add the vision, the long term, very important. So it's an high level plan that outlines how your product will meet their key business goals and their customers' needs. Yeah, so in today's class, so we'll be talking about, can I see the previous one, please? The other slide. All right, so in tonight's class, we're talking about definition of product strategy, product roadmap, differences between product strategy and product roadmap, and also we'll be talking about core components of a product strategy, the types of product roadmap that we have, and how product roadmap help businesses to grow. And also the last one, which is understand the relationship between product strategy and product roadmap and how the strategy will drive roadmap decisions. Yes, so moving on. Next slide, please. So So, a product strategy is a comprehensive plan that outlines the long term vision and direction for a product. A product strategy, from the word strategy, normally, if you are trying to work on any product, it is expected that you have your plan, right? You won't just wake up, like I said in our last call, that, okay, that if you are trying to work on any product, it's expected that you have everything. You've done your own due diligence by carrying out your research, by doing your competitive analysis, market research, user research, all of those things has to be in place. So, a product strategy is a comprehensive plan that outlines the long term vision and the direction for a product. So, for a product strategy, it answers three questions. Number one, what are we building? Who are we building it for? And why will it succeed in the market? So it's a kind of framework that helps you to make decisions about your product features, your positioning, and your priority. So a good product strategy aligns with the company business objective by addressing customers' need and also responding to market opportunities. So if you are working on any products, before you even start developing anything in the first place, there are so many things that you need to work on before you even think of even building. I hope you have an understanding of what product strategy is. Do you all understand what it is? Do you understand what product strategy is? It's a system approach to the finished end of the brand. Yeah, that's correct. So for product strategy, we have some key aspects of product strategy. We have the vision and the mission. If you are working on a product strategy, for example, you need to be able to define what your long-term vision is and also its mission as well. And you need to also be able to identify your specific customer segments that you're trying to develop that product for. So your value proposition, all of those things has to be in place. That is, you should be able to identify or articulate the unique value that your product will offer to the market. It's not that you're just working on a product that someone has already worked on. Because to be honest, like I used to say, I don't know that even if you are trying to develop any products now, I'm sure one person might have done something like that before. I don't, yes, one person might have done that before. So if you are working on a product that someone has that already worked on before, and there's no any, your unique proposition, there's nothing, you're wasting your time. So you have to carry out your survey. So when you carry out that survey, you'll be able to identify the gap in the market. I hope you understand that. So it is very important that don't just jump on building a product. Don't just jump at it. Jumping is even the last thing for you. Like I always say that product management is you will write. I mean you will write because everything has to do with research work. Do you understand? So, and also, before you even start thinking of, developing your product and all of those things, your go-to-market strategy also is part of the things that you have to have already make your own plan as well regarding that aspects. That is, you need to be able to like outline how those products will get to your target audience, right? It's not that when the product is now developed, that's when you're now thinking like, okay, what's the next thing for you to do? So there are lots of back end work for you to do. I hope you understand that. So the next slide, please. So what is product roadmap? A product roadmap is a strategic tool that is used by product managers to communicate the goals and paths for product development over time. So it specifies the features, the milestones, and the high-level objective that a product team hopes to accomplish within a given time frame. So, like I said, if you want to write your product requirement document, for example, it's not something that you rush into. Like I said, that product requirement document is a living document that outline everything, everything that you'll be doing, like you'll be working on as that product is concerned. The reason why it is leaving is because there's room for you to go back to your document to make adjustment if there is need for it. So if you are writing your PRD, it's going to contain your product roadmap as well. It will contain your mission. It will contain your problem statements. It's going to contain your solution. I mean, before you even start working on any product, you're solving a solution to the market. You're solving a problem now. So, in fact, one of the most important thing is that problem. Product managers, we like problem because we are what? Problem solvers. So your product roadmap will be there as well to be in your PRD. Your user flow will be there. User journey will be there. Technical requirements will be there. Your acceptance criteria, user story will be there. Your features will be there. You have to prioritize your features as well. So, but we are not there yet. So when we get there, you will understand better. All right. So for you to work on your product roadmap, there are different tools that can be used. You can use Product Board, you can use Air Focus, you can use Jira, you can use Roadmap, you can use Haha, you can use Trello, and you can also use Asana. You know, as a product manager, even if you don't know all of these tools, right? But it is important that at least you should be able to at least know one, not even one. If you can know everything. If you go for any interview, they will ask you what tools can you work with. You boldly tell them that you can work on. You can work on any tools. But then as a starter, someone that is still in ideation stage, I mean introduction phase, it is important that at least familiarize yourself with either one or two for a start. So that's it about product roadmap. So a product roadmap is like a visual representation of your plan, right? That you're trying to achieve on a product. So it's going to visualize what exactly you're trying to like achieve on a product. A visual representation of your goals that you're trying to achieve. The product strategy is what an high level, right? That contains your what your plans, what you're trying to achieve, a long time plan. So I hope you're able to differentiate the two. So a product strategy is an high level plan that defines how a product will meet its key goals and achieve success in the market. A long term, that long term in cap lock. But the roadmap itself is just a visual representation, right, of what you're trying to achieve over time. So So the purpose of a roadmap is to allow your different stakeholders, your executive, your development teams and marketing and sales teams to get aligned around a common plan by giving, you see, a visual representation of the product strategy. Can you see? So visual representation of your product strategy. So there has to be a product strategy before there's a roadmap. That's just the key word that you need from this. You don't really need visual representation of a product strategy. That's all. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. All right. So, how does a product roadmap help your businesses to grow? It helps you to align your product vision with your business growth objective. As we all know that as business owners, the goal of every business owner is for what? To generate profits. So when you have a roadmap, you already have a map that is going to take you to your destination. It's just like you're embarking on a trip and you don't have a roadmap. You know, eventually you just be moving left and right, and so when a roadmap is already, you've already like have it figured out, it helps you to align with your product vision that you're trying to achieve with all your stakeholders, as well as you being able to what to achieve your business growth objective. And number two, it also helps to enhance communication between teams and stakeholders. And then the third one, support prioritization of high impact and revenue driven features. As a product manager, by the time you start conducting your research, it is not all features that it is not all features that you'll be working on. You have to prioritize it. Yeah, you're right. A roadmap is a visual representation of your product strategy. You're right. That's it. That's it. So it is not all features that you'll be working on. If a customer is requesting for 20 features on a new product, oh, will you work on 20 features or all you have to do is you have to what? You have to prioritize all of those features. You have to screen it if that idea that they are trying to they want you to work on is visible, is viable, and it is something that is usable. So it is not everything that you work on. So especially when it's a new product whereby you need to test your MVP. So you should know that it is not everything that you're going to work on. So the next one is improve coordination for on time or on budget delivery. Exactly. And the last one is it enables strategic planning for future opportunities and challenges. You know, when you have your roadmap, everything figured out, you can make strategic planning, right, for future opportunities. And you already know that if there's any challenges, of course there will definitely be a challenge, but at least you might have, have prepared for that. Fetia said the must have, should have. So exactly. So Fetia, what type of prioritization framework is that? I told you that I have my senior PM on Discord. I think I'm joking. Fetia, you just mentioned must have, could have, and should have. So what's the name of that prioritization framework that you just mentioned? Fetia, answer my question. I'm waiting. Fetia, I'm waiting. Exactly. This for you. Thumbs up. I told you I have my senior PM on Discord. Exactly. That's Moscow framework. Who can list out the types of framework we have? And who can list out the remaining ones? Yeah, Moscow. Correct, correct, correct. Senior PM. Yeah. So what other frameworks do you know? What other frameworks do you know? Okay, let me help. We have rice model. We have Kano. Yeah, Kano framework. Exactly. We have impacts versus I think efforts, right? Yes, we have rice. Yeah, exactly. So don't worry, we get there. You see, you need to make these guys your accountability partner. You see all the people that they are listing out the types of prioritization framework we have. These are the people you need to meet to be your accountability partner because these guys are senior PM. Some people are already pro. I told you, BC. Exactly. So just reach out to them on time. Even Mr. Slim also. Exactly. Well, I'm happy that at least you are doing your own personal research. You're not stopping here in class. That's someone who is optimistic and knows what she is doing. Well done, everyone. All right. So, moving on. Next slide, please. Yes, value versus efforts. Yeah, yeah, value versus efforts. Yes. Hey, this is so nice. Well done. Next slide, please. I think I'll use my phone. I'm unable to share my screen. That's why. So I need to hold on for them. So move to the next slide. Next. All right. So product strategies can take various forms depending on business goals and market condition. So we have like five common types of um, market product strategy. And the first one that we have here is market expansion strategy. Like I always say something that even after class, it is important that you do your own personal research. Do you understand? It is very important that you also there are oh sorry. I didn't know I was muted. Can everyone hear me? Yeah, value versus effort. All right. Sorry for that break, that short break. Yes, we had a bit of technical issues, so we just had to have it resolved. Yeah. But can everyone hear me now? Can everyone hear me? No sound. Please confirm you cannot hear me. All right. Thank you. All right. So, okay. All right. So, we have like five types of product strategy here, but you can still do your own personal research. You might get more, but I only have five listed here. All right. So we have market expansion strategy, and market expansion strategy is involves the identification and entry into a new market. All right. Or all right, nice. Or the expansion of the product footprints that's within an existing market. This is a kind of market that is already existing and you're trying to expand it. So the goal is for them to be able to capitalize on untapped opportunities and also customer base by increasing their market share as well as enabling them to be able to mitigate risks that is associated um, with dependence on just single market segments. So that's what market expansion strategy is all about. An existing markets that they are just trying to expand their market base basically. And for innovation strategy, it centers around you trying to like differentiate the products, okay, through groundbreaking technologies or unique features by you trying to like staying at the forefront of technological advancements. So the goal is just for you to be able to attract your early adopters and also to be able to create like a competitive edge over your competitors. So that's just the goal. You know, for every product strategy that you're trying to work on, you should have a goal and objective, what you are trying to achieve. So we also have customer intimacy strategy. We have cost leadership strategy. So this kind of strategy focused on becoming a low cost provider, right? Appealing to like to price sensitive customer by optimizing their operational efficiency basically. That's what cost leadership is just trying to achieve, right? They're just trying to like optimize their operations efficiency and all. And also customer intimacy strategies. So this kind of strategies basically they are just trying to like probably to win the heart of their customers, right? So by trying to make their whole process to be very, very seamless for them. I hope you understand what that is. Can everyone hear me? Please confirm you can hear me. Okay, great. So all right, thank you. So the goal of customer intimacy strategy is basically for them to be able to establish a kind of relationship, right, with their customers by trying to understand customers' feedback, their preferences, and all. Do you understand? So by rendering them like a kind of personalized experiences, right? You know, there are some applications that you have access to that you can, you know, personalize whatever you want on those app, right? So for that kind of strategy, now it is customer intimacy strategy, right? So the goal is just for them to be able to have a kind of emotional connection with you. So if you're having some you know some kind of preference on the applications that you are using, just know that for that kind of activities, the kind of strategy that was put in place is customers intimacy strategy. All right, so for product lifecycle strategy, who can explain what product lifecycle strategy is? Because this was what we did on Tuesday. day. Yes. So for product life cycle strategy, what do you think the customers are trying to achieve? What do you think an organization is trying to achieve here? That's what you just tell me what they are trying to achieve. Okay, Spotify. Yeah, it's Spotify. You can. Okay. You, yeah, it encourages preferences. There is a feature there that you can choose what you want and how you want it and all. Yeah, there are lots of applications like that to gain stability in the market. Okay, bringing up new models and versions. Yeah. Okay. So what other reasons? Okay. So for product lifecycle strategy, right, the focus may be on them building awareness, right? Awareness and establishing a market presence. So that's for introduction phase. For introduction phase now, they'll try to like create awareness. All right. So for the growth phase, right, their goal is just they will just shift effort is shift to maximizing their shares, followed by maturity, whereby they will make like emphasis that will turn into product differentiation. Because from introduction they already created an awareness already, and growth they will do lesser sales kind of, but during their introduction phase they'll do like an aggressive marketing for them to be able to like have an emotional connection and to be able to bring their market fit, right, in the market, their product fits in the market. And also when you get to maturity phase, the next thing is, what's the next one? I've explained what introduction phase is, and the other one is that's the growth phase. So for the maturity phase, what would happen? So that's when they now to know when to enter the market and to exit. Okay, decline phase. All right, okay. I've explained maturity phase. So for the decline phase as well, okay, I've explained maturity. So for the decline phase, right? So for the decline phase, so they also come up with like a kind of strategy, right? If there's way they can still come back to the market or something. And I said there's something we call like a revival phase after it has been declined. So the decline phase strategies may include product diversification. Maybe when they've entered decline phase, they may like, oh, maybe they can diversify, for example. Do you understand? And yeah, that's about that. And if they cannot, that means you know what happened after that. So for all the strategies that they're trying to work on, there is always a goal and objective that they want to achieve, right? Okay. So why is product strategy important? Because it aligns. It's why is product strategy important? To align with business goals. So align with business goal, right? Yeah, innovation. They might want to innovate, and they are talking about decline phase, right, John? Okay. Oh, okay. I get that. So even if your products, if you find yourself in a decline phase, you still have hope, right? That's what it's trying to say basically. You still have hope. All right. So why is product strategy important? To align with your business goals. I think I explained that. Yeah. To ensure that your product development supports the company overall objective, and also to provide clarity and direction. So when you have your product strategy well figured out, it enables you to have clarity and a direction. Imagine somebody that is working on a product that you've not done your due diligence, you don't even know if it is what your customers want, and you just wanted to go and to just work on it, and at the end of the day, start shedding premium tiers and all. So to avoid all of those, back and forth, just what is expected of you. Your product strategy, for you to work on your product strategy, it contains you anyway, we get to that slide. So let me just I'll explain when I get there. So it provides clarity and direction. Exactly, to gain a market share for the products. Exactly. So I have senior PM. My senior PM, hold on. Okay. And also it offer a sense of purpose and guiding your product decisions and keeping effort focused on what truly matters so that you'll not be working on the wrong thing. Number three, to optimize your resources allocation so that you'll be able to prioritize the most impactful features, your must have features and your initiatives. So making the best use of your time, your budget, and your team capacity as well. So it also helps you to reduce risk by anticipating your challenges early enough and enables teams to proactively plan for and manage your potential obstacles. And number five, it also enables you to drive innovations and adaptability, promote forward thinking, flexibility, align products to evolve as the market changes and customer needs. We all know how things are moving in the market right now. If you are not growing, you'll be left behind. So as a product manager also, your research, your level of research has to be 100%. If you are not a good researcher, you just have to work on it. When I started, I don't like researching. I don't like it because I get bored. But if you don't conduct research, how do you want to know what is happening? And whatever happens to your product now, you know what the your stakeholders will say, go and meet the PM. Like a lot, as a product manager, you know the numbers of hats that you're wearing. So you should know that it is important that you should be a researcher. If you're not good at it, just learn it. It's not easy, I understand. It might be challenging, what you're not used to. But then I just want to encourage you that product managers, they are researchers, they are researchers because all of the ideas they are trying to get is outside. So you need to learn how to talk to people. Yeah, we like problem. Yeah, we like problem because we are problem solvers. So before you can find solutions, what do you have to do? You reach out. And if you're a kind of person that you're very shy, you just have to break out of your shell because you're a shy person, you're in the wrong place. So let me just tell you, you're actually in the wrong place if you are a shy person. Do you understand? Yeah. But I'm rooting for everyone on this call. I want to hear your story, how you started, and I'm rooting for everyone on this call. Don't give up. So, for product strategy, this is what it looks like really. The first thing is you need to have your mission. What's the change that your company wants to bring to the world? You need to know that as well. So this is the company objective, as you can see. And the next one is your company strategy, the plan that you have to bring your company's mission into being. Then you now have your product strategy. That's the plan for how the product plan will drive its parts of the company's strategy. Then you can see that inside product strategy, we have product roadmap. So that's the product delivery phase. Can you see? So before you can even think of visualizing your goals and objectives of your product development strategy, then you need to have your product strategy plan. So which contains the sequence of features that implements the product strategy. You understand? Then you have your product goals as well. So the outcome of the roadmap that measures the product strategy progress, right? So yeah. So the key components of product strategy, you can see you need to have a clear vision as to what you're trying to achieve. What exactly do you want to achieve? Very important. And you also have to know how to conduct your market research. You need to know what is happening. You need to know what your user wants and how you can satisfy their needs. You need to know their pain points. You need to know their motivations. You need to know what is happening in the market. You need to know who your competitors are. You need to do your competitive analysis. So all of those things are very important. So if you are a kind of person that you don't know how to do research, I'm saying it again, you're in the wrong place. So let me just tell you that one. So your market research is very important. Exactly. Product discovery, delivery, and senior PM. If you are looking for an accountability partner, online car or two, just connect with her on. I don't know if this is your LinkedIn because it's like she's a senior PM. You can see the way she just giving us the responses of the chat box. So just those people, don't look down on them. Just reach out and make them your accountability partner. Yeah. And also your value proposition. What is that? What is the unique thing that the head, you having a edge over your competitors? What's your value proposition? What's that thing that you're trying to do differently? So your value proposition has to be on your product strategy document, your competitive analysis, the SWOT analysis you did, your strength, the strength, the weakness, your opportunities, and the threat analysis as a result of your research. You still have to conduct your own research about your competitors. Exact. I like Lizzie. Sharp, sharp. You don't have time. Just link up, connect. Just do that. So exactly, Mabel. So you need to know your competitors. It's very important. It's very, very important. And the only way that you can have an upper edge over these people is when you are able to carry out research. Who are their customers? How are they serving their customers? What are they doing? Of course, what are they doing differently? Because the truth is, if you are unable to know what your competitors are doing at the market, then there's probability that you might not, you might end up not, you just be like a regular person because you are doing what your competitors are doing. And these guys, they already have their customer base already. They already have customers that are interested in what they're offering. So if you are coming in as a new person, right? So you need to identify their flaws. You can't tell me that products are 100% perfect. It is not 100%. It is not possible. There will still be a loophole. There will just something that is not right. So when you're able to identify that, you're going to use it as what, as you're just going to have to like capitalize on their excesses, that gap that you feel it, and that's that you just, do you get it? Exactly, exactly. Senior PM Lizzie. Okay. And also you need to have your the product goals, very important. What exactly are your goal and objective? What are you trying to achieve? And also risk mitigation. So these are the key components of a product strategy. There might still be more because to your personal research, but all of this information has to be on your documents when you are preparing your product strategy. So this is like one page product strategy of a company framework. You can see this their customer segments. So their segment size and growth rates, can you see? And customer retention, organic frequency of how often the product is needed, and also their customer pain points. You should learn how to reach out to your customers even before your product is being developed. That's why it's very important that you know who your target audience is. Who are your target audience for the product that you're trying to work on? Because if you know them, it's very easy for them. You might be working on a product that maybe those products are for Gen Z now, for example, and you're now, you're making research using maybe millennium, for example, to get your response. You're wasting your time. If Gen Z is your target base, focus on them, right? And get what they want. What exactly do you want? If you have you ever used this kind of product, perhaps your competitors, and what would you like to see differently? And what would you like to see differently? So you hear from them and you empathize with your customers. Even when looking at them, you should be able to like psychologically, you should be able to like know what these guys are facing. There are some people that they cannot even communicate. Not that they cannot communicate, right? But then they might not know how to put their words into their thought into words. So as a product manager, you're more like a psychologist as well. You should be able to like read their minds, and you should be able to like have an interaction with them, just like the way I'm on this call now. You can have a one-on-one meeting with your researcher. I said researcher, sorry, with your customers, right? See, researcher is just on my mind, so that you can know what exactly their challenges. All right, so we need to just go on a short break, and we'll be back. So we'll continue from here. All right, see you in a few minutes. All right, welcome back, everyone. All right, so let's continue from where we stopped. I'm trying to share my slide. Please hold on. Um, please confirm you can see my slide. Okay, please confirm you can see my slide. Can you see it now? Please confirm you can see it. All right, nice, nice, nice. Okay, all right. So this is like a one-page product strategy framework, right? I think I explained that. So you have to make research about your customers. You need to make research about your products itself. You need to know their unfair advantage. You need to know the product reach. You need to know the product uniqueness. You also need to make research about the company itself, technical feasibility, your go-to-market strategies, your suppliers' powers, and also for the competition as well. You also need to, conduct a research on your competitive rivalry, the barriers to entering the markets, and your brand power. This is another one. You can't see my slide. Uh-uh. You can't see my slide. Please confirm you can see my slide. Can you see my slide now? No. Wow. What do I do? Can you see it now? I can see your slide. Beautiful. So if you look at, okay, nice one. So if you look at product strategy and product roadmap, you can see that you might think they are the same, but they are not. Really, they are not the same because they are different. One is okay. We can see your slide. Maybe the person is not. All right, nice. Okay, all right. So for products roadmap and then product strategy, how they work together is they both the goal of both framework is for them to be able to get directions, right? The goal is for them to have a direction as to what they are trying to achieve. Just one is a visual representation, and the other one is what's focused on a long term vision on what an organization is trying to achieve. Do you understand? So you have to have worked on your product strategy before you now try to like visualize your product roadmap. Please fill your attendance, it's very important. Another thing is that roadmap shows the path, but both ensure they ensure alignment and focus. And also strategy evolves slowly, but roadmap can be updated frequently. Because for you to sit down to prepare your product strategy, it's a lot of work that you have to put into it. A lot. You have to put into it for you to get that done. So you cannot just say that you want to change. It's not like I mean, as an agile product manager, but then for you to make some changes, you have to be very slow. Like it's not something that you can be changing and be changing all the time. Do you understand? So for the next one, so looking at product roadmap and product strategy, their focus is for product roadmap is either short to medium term development plan, right? And then for product strategy, it's long term vision and objective. That's what the goal is. And also scope. When we talk about their scope, like for product roadmap, they are they are based on a like a specific features, enhancement, and a milestone on what they are trying to achieve. Right? I'm going to show you an example of what product roadmap is. And also for product strategy, right? The overall market positioning, your differentiation, and your target audience. So a lot of what product strategy is not something that you can just say you want to do guru guru to the answer. Mm-mm. It takes time. Like it has a template. Do you understand? You just have to, you know, the overall of your plan, your long term vision about what you are trying to achieve, your objective about a particular product that you're trying to achieve. It has to be on it, right? And in terms of time frame for product roadmap, it typically spans of a few quarters up to a few years. That's for product roadmap. But for your product strategy, it often spans multiple years. That's for strategy, right? So product strategy is not something that you just maybe today like this, you just work on something. You've already written your products because you're done with it, and maybe the following one you now said you want to change something like that, like that, like that. Where is that done? Sure you get. So for product roadmap is more detailed and more specific, but a product strategy is at high level and it's conceptual. All right. Moving on. So another one in terms of purpose, right? In terms of purpose, to product roadmap guides on the execution of product strategy. I think I've explained that one. The product roadmap is a visual representation of your product development strategy. That's what you're trying to achieve. That's what product roadmap is. But for your product strategy, it sets directions and guides on your long-term goals and objectives, right? That guides your decision making as well as you achieving your organization objective. And also for your audience. So for product roadmap, your dev team, your stakeholders, your customers as well. These are the audiences that you communicate with for you to get information and all. But for product strategy, you're talking about your executive, your stakeholders, your investors, because product strategy is an um high level information that you're trying to get. So it involves your key stakeholders, your investors, your executives, and all for you to be able to come up with a comprehensive product strategy document. Yeah. So in terms of flexibility, it can be adjusted. That's your roadmap. It can be adjusted based on changing priorities. For your roadmap, you're getting feedback from your customers and all, right? So you can always adjust based on the priorities and the feedback you're getting. But for product strategy, right, it provides a stable framework for decision making because there's a framework that you have to follow, right? You have to follow it and you have to take your time. And also, when you're writing, even both your product roadmap and your product strategy, it is not only PM work. I understand that you are wearing so many hats, but it's not just your responsibility alone. Everybody's you needs to contribute. Everybody has to contribute. So don't say you are the product manager that you want to use work to don't overwhelm yourself because you need information from every single person that you are working with. You need to get the information from there. So by the time you get all of those information, then you now bring everything up together and you make a comprehensive document for it. So deliverables for product roadmap, you'll be needing your features, enhancements, your milestones, and or initiatives and all for your product roadmap. And then for your product strategy, product positioning, differentiation, and your strategic goals. For everything that you want to do in life, you just have to be strategic about it. Look at you, you want to be a product manager. You are being strategic because you know that for you to be a successful product manager, you have to get the skills. That means you are being strategic. So if you are being strategic in in that regard, so what about products? Imagine someone that wants to be a product manager now that you didn't get any skills and you said you want to be a product manager. One, you're not attending class. Number two, you're not sharing your story on LinkedIn. Number three, you're not networking. Number four, you're not studying ahead. Number five, you're not doing personal research. You are limiting yourself to what you have been taught in class. Instead of you to, you have to be very, very strategic. That okay, oh, if I want to be I want to be, a successful product manager. Okay, what is your plan? What is your roadmap? Before you have your roadmap, you need to have your strategy. Okay, the first thing is I have to do this. Okay, you have to break them into phases. If you want to, okay, I'll be attending classes Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, right? Okay, on that Monday, I need like an hour to revise what I've done in my previous class so that I can have questions to ask my facilitator. Yeah, being strategic about it. And after my class, what's the next thing? I want to listen to the recording. If I can't listen to the recording, let me go on YouTube and search for more information about that same topic from another person also to learn something new entirely. You are being strategic. Once you are done, you come up with questions maybe as a result of what you've watched because you cannot relate with the video you watched on YouTube, you can't get a live responses. You reached out to your facilitator, or maybe if you have a mentor apart from your facilitator, anybody, oh, this is what I learned, and okay, these are the challenges, and blah blah blah. You reached out, you get more. It means that you are being strategic here. And you've already made a smart goal for yourself. Within 3 months, I'm done with this program and I must get an internship. That is somebody that knows what he or she is doing. Not somebody that is saying that, oh, I'll shall try my best for regardless at least. So you have to be strategic with whatever. In fact, it's not just product management alone, even your life. So you have to be strategic about it on how you live your life, your daily routine. You can't hear me. Can you hear me now, Shion? Please confirm you can hear me, please. Can you hear me? All right. Thank you so much, Onyebuchi. Onyebuchi is very active. Andrew is active. Shegun, Becky, Lizzie. Lizzie, are you still on this call? Say hi if you are still on this call. I think it was this that answered the particular question. Senior PM. Okay, I'm not sure Lizzie is still on this call. So someone that I think the lady that answered the particular question about um Moscow framework. I'm not sure she's still on this call. So like I always tell people that if you're in a particular place, if you're in a particular place and you're not getting value, it is important that you shouldn't be in such environments. If you are spending 30 minutes of your time, you need to get value. It's better for you to be sleeping safe than wasting your time because when you are sleeping, at least you are resting. So if you're on this call, try as much as possible to get value as much as you can. If you're not getting value, communicate it. So as a product manager also, you also need to know how to communicate. Communication is everything. All right. Don't just assume, communicate. So try as much as possible to make the best opportunity, right, of this scholarship that you're giving. All right. Tech is the way. Oh. One of the funniest thing, one thing that I really like about tech is that you can you can do multiple jobs and you will not step out of your room. And by the time you just step out of your house, you just be asking, when did you arrive? Because the way you be glowing, your skin will be shining. Somebody that is not going out. So what do you expect from somebody that is not going out, that is at home from morning to night? And it's not that the person is like the person is working, but it's not stepping out. That kind of soft, that kind of it's soft. It's kind of soft because There's no you understand, you don't have to like leave your house, get stuck in traffic, and then start being drag and sun having all of those challenges, and when you're in your house, you're working, you can even work outside the country, that's stepping out of your house. So we are just try as much as possible to make the best opportunity. You're in the right place. There are a lot of opportunities for you, lots of opportunities. Yeah, so I just that's it about that. Soft. Everybody likes soft life, but it comes with a price. The question is, are you ready? Do you have what it takes? Are you ready to put in the work? Are you ready? So that's the question. All right. We know by the end of this cohort, once we see the numbers of people that will be graduating, we know the numbers of people that were, that applied. So by the end of the cohort, so we have our answer. For now, let's see how it goes. Can product management be strictly remote? I thought we still need to meet up with team member physically. It depends on the organization you are working with. There are some organizations that want you, it can be hybrid. Maybe you work twice in a week, and the remaining days you work from home. So it depends on the organizations that you're working with. So some might be strictly remote, it's soft life, no stress. So it's not a must job because most of the things you are doing is online, is you're working online, so it's you're working on a digital product, so it's not necessarily a physical, but it depends. Yeah, soft, just put in the work, read, like readers, you need to read and look for somebody that is serious with his or her life. Oh. Don't associate with somebody that does not know what he or she is doing. Just do that. I think with that we are good to go. All right, next one. So, for example, look at this now. The strategy that they are trying to achieve here is that they are trying to launch a mobile first learning application that can increase their user retention by 25% in 1 year. So, this is what they are trying to achieve here, right? The roadmap is now they already have a strategy. They know what they are trying to achieve, for example. So for the roadmap, they said they are quarter one. For quarter one, what they will do is user research and design first, right? Then for quarter two, MVP development. But for each of this roadmap, they still have to break them into phases. So, right? MVP development, and the third one, beta launch and feedback. They still have to break it into phases. For user research, what they want to do, right? And for fun and full launch and marketing, they will have to also break that down. Their go-to-market strategy, promotions, and all of those things will be under each of this. But this is the highlight of what they are trying to achieve. But when you see a sample of a roadmap, you understand better. You will get all the slide. I think you will get the forward it to you. They'll forward it to you. So now types of roadmap. Because what you just mentioned few, I want you to give me types of roadmap. These are the types of roadmaps that we have. I'm waiting. Just the senior PM on the call. Can we have the types of roadmap that we have? Just give us. Can we have the types of roadmap that we have? Future roadmap. Dr. Goodness. See, we are under senior PM on this call. Yeah, Dr. Goodness. Why should just make Dr. Goodness? I don't know if the person is he or she. Just make sure, just hold that person's leg. That's your accountability partner. People should just link up. Oyebuchi, feature-based products roadmap. That's another accountability partner. Hold that person's leg too. Bola Tito Adeleye, another one. All right. Adebimpe, tactical roadmap. Hold that person's leg too. Release roadmap. Mr. Slim, that's another senior PM. Hold that person's leg as well. Senior PM, Lawale, I like that. All those senior PM that they are hiding, they should come out. So people should just come out now or later. Now next or later PM. Exactly. That is one. That's another senior PM. What that person's like. What that person's like. We again. I've seen a Agile roadmap somewhere. You've seen it somewhere, or you know. Shegun Bolarin, that's another senior PM. What that person's like also. What that person's like too. Portfolio roadmap. What that person's like too. At least I'm happy that I'm so happy that we have intelligent product managers on this call. I am very happy that waterfall roadmap. Do we have waterfall roadmap? Ah, like there's no wrong answer though. I mean, nobody's an island of knowledge. We are both learning. I'll have to confirm that waterfall roadmap. But then, yes, we have timeline roadmap. We have portfolio roadmap, evidence based, customer journey, portfolio. Senior PMs. You should connect to connect to senior PMs on this call. All right. Okay. Yeah, right. So I don't think I need to explain it again because you've literally mentioned everything I have here. Yeah, you literally mentioned everything I have here. So we have timeline based roadmap. Yeah, we have strategic roadmap as well. Yeah, we have release exactly. We have now or next later. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Do you want me to explain this thing? This one you were already listing everything. So I don't think I need to explain this thing again. Do I still need to explain? Technology roadmap. All right, beautiful. Okay. So for timeline base is focused on dates and deadlines. Yeah, we have team roadmap. Senior PMs. You should come and teach me like this because like you should just come and teach me like this because like we have the senior PMs already. I'm proud of everyone on this call. Okay. All right. So we have timeline based, which is focused on dates and deadlines. We also have team based, which is organized by goals or focused area. I'm going to show you an examples. I think I added some of this roadmap. I added some sample of each of it, but not all. So if I didn't add it, just do your own personal research. We have feature based as well. For feature based product roadmap, it emphasizes on individual functionalities, right? That will be delivered in the products. So for feature based, right, it typically includes the detailed breakdown of your features, right? I mean, your features, their priorities, and estimated release dates or your time frame. So we check the next slide. I think I have this is a feature based roadmap. Can you see products here? Feature one. This one is January, February, March, April, May till December. So this is your product one. When do you want to achieve it? This is a feature-based roadmap. This is what it looks like. Depending on your time frame for the products that you're trying to work on. So we also have goal-based roadmap. You can see for the goal-based roadmap, we have first quarter here, second quarter, third quarter, we have fourth quarter. This is the version one for the first quarter. And what the goal is basically talking about, they are trying to achieve a particular thing. Do you understand? So a goal-based roadmap is a kind of structure of a product planning that is focused on a specific business and a product goals. So these goals are essentially the reason why they are building those features. Do you understand? Like there's a particular they have like a goal of what they're trying to achieve. So they know they have a particular features that they want to build. So a goal-based product roadmap, right, are seen as an alternative to a feature that is based roadmap. Is an alternative to a future based roadmap because they don't keep you in a feature factory mode, or where your team is just going to work to top out the features. So instead, they just help your team to focus on what features will be best accomplished that will accomplish your goals. Do you understand? So this is what it looks like. For example, their first quarter, this is version one. Acquisition is what they're trying to they're trying to like acquire acquisition of customers. Can you see by for them to be able to acquire more customers, right? They are this is what they are trying to achieve by giving out free applications limited in app purchase. So sorry, I think I can you see basic game functionalities, multiplayers, Facebook integration and all, downloads, top 10 dance app. So this is what they are trying to achieve. Can you see? So they are just like this is what they are goal focused. That's what they are trying to. If you look at the second quarter, which is the version two, activation, the focus on an app purchase, the purchase dance, the moves, and also creating new dance and all. So this is like what they are trying to achieve here. Can you see? So the next one is activation downloads. So you can you see? So it depends on the objective of what an organization is trying to achieve. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, like that, like that. Can you see? So the kind of it depends on the organization and also depends on the product you are working on and what you are trying to achieve. That is what we determine what exactly they are trying to achieve. Can you see that? So for the next one, this is timeline roadmap. Do you see how it looks like? So development team, this is testing, this is launching. So from January to February, prototyping of the products. From March to April, can you see? I'm trying to zoom in so that you can all see, but you get the slide, right? So can you say so March, April to December version 2.0 and all of those things. You can see for this is their launch plan here, roadmap from the by February they want to like this is their go to market plan, what they are trying to achieve. So this is how you're going to break down all your plans. Do you get this is development team, this is their testing, this is their launching, and everything depends on what you're trying to achieve. So you have to like it's not that you're just going to work on it and you not follow it. Everybody will have access to this one and you have to follow up. So even by the time they see the roadmap, they see your priority, they know that by January ending, this and this has to be done. By June, this and this has to be done and all. So there's a template. You can check Jira. There's a template you can use there that you if I think you should be able to do that on Canva. Yeah, you should be able to do it, but I'm not sure. I've never used Canva for my roadmap before. But there's a template on you can try Trello, Asana, product board. There's a template for your roadmap. This is in Kende. This is strategy roadmap template. You can see what it looks like as well. So this is what it looks like. So we have different types of templates. So it is whatever that you want that we determine. It depends on what you are trying to achieve. So what you are trying to achieve, we determine probably the kind of roadmap you are going to use. For example, for an organization that is just focused on goal oriented or feature based, you should know the kind of roadmap that you can use. Do you understand? So depends on what you are trying to achieve. Whatever you are trying to achieve is what you're going to use as a yardstick on the kind of roadmap that you're trying to use. I hope you understand that. So this is strategy product roadmap. You see what it looks like. And I think that this now or next Can everyone hear me? Hello, please confirm you can hear me. I was kicked out of the meeting. I had a bit of a technical issue. Okay, all right, thank you. So you can use any roadmap, right? It just depends on what you are trying to communicate. Do you understand? So you think about your audience, what they need to know, and decide which format can communicate that information. So you can use any roadmap of your choice, in as much that it can communicate what you are trying to achieve. You can use anyone that you want to that you're comfortable with. Yes. So this is what timeline looks like, and this is a strategy roadmap template. This is what it looks like. So strategy roadmap, quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four. So we have planning here, we have strategy here, we have service development, we have business intelligence. This is what it looks like. Can we use more than one or strictly one of this roadmap? It depends on what you want to achieve. It depends on what you want to achieve, in as much that you can communicate it. If you are what if you can communicate it, you can use it. But why would they have to use two roadmap for you, but for one product? But the goal is communicating it to your audience. So yeah. So this particular roadmap here, it's so easy. It's on the slide. Dr. Goodness, you can use Jira. Yes, you can use Jira. You can use product board. You can use Trello. You can use Asana. There's this particular one I must remember that you can also use. Yeah. So look at it. Look at the now, next, later. You can see how easy this thing is. It's just like Canva. This is what you want to achieve now. This is what you want to achieve next. This is what you want to achieve later. This is what you want to achieve never. So you can even use Fijam for this one like this. You can use Figma to do all of these things. But you're not the only one that will prepare this. So yeah, you can use Notion. So you can use Canva, Jira, Asana. Senior PM. See, if you know you need an accountability partner, please meet Mr. Slim, Oyebuchi, and then Mr. There's another person here, Dr. Goodness, and also Olalekon. Yes, Mr. Olalekon. Meet him. They are all senior PM with their response. Yeah. And Oyebuchi also, senior PM. And Lizzie, very important. So this is another one, Scrum roadmap. You can see we have QA. These ones are the dev team, right? So look at we have the product here, we have the user experience interface, we have the development here, so we have the QA testers here. So you can see that this one is more technical. Can you see? This is Scrum roadmap, swiftly product development. So you can use any roadmap of your choice, in as much that you can communicate what you're trying to work on. So it's kind of technical, but then you just have to know it. So if you don't know how to use this template, I don't expect you to know it like that, but then I know that it's your first time, and some people it's not their first time. You can also use templates to do it. Very easy. And but you have to get all your deliverables. Your deliverable has to be in place because you need to know what you're itemizing on your roadmap templates. So yeah. So look at future roadmap. I think I've explained it, but this is another one. So by the time I share the slide, you'll be able to like zoom it, then you see it clearly. Yeah, you can see this is future roadmap. Okay, this is Scrum. I think it's a bit clear. You can see this is very clear now. You can see for Scrum, this is the product team. That's minimum viable products approach requirements, road mapping, briefing, feature requirements, pilot testing, feedback, launch, customer testing, feature release, backlog sweep, and more. User experience, those are the product designers. Wireframe, user experience templates, feature level, user experience, high level design, and all. So development team. So you can see everything here. The QA tester, they'll do their UHC testing, metrics, variance testing, integration, and all. So you can see that being a product manager, it's not jokes at all. It is not though, it's a serious business. It's a very, very serious business. So feature roadmap, I've explained this one. So this is new features. This is things what's this? This is I think thickness, integration, infrastructures, metrics, and all of this. And so this is the template. So you can simply use a template to achieve what you're trying to work on. So um this is another one here. This is another one here for quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, or quarter four. So milestone because this is self-service, self-serve. This is mobile view, web store. So it depends on the products you are trying to work on and the features. So that is why you need to know your features first before you can start adding them on your roadmap. Because if you don't know all those things, they are not listed out. How do you want to know what your dev team? That's why when you are trying to work on it, your roadmap and your product strategy, you have to collaborate with all your stakeholders because you have to like know what they want, what you're trying. All of those things have to be in place. How do you want to know what they are trying to work on if you don't reach out to them? So another thing is product managers. You have to be very close to your development guys. You need to be very close with them because those guys dev team just have to be very close with them to avoid issues and all of those things. I mean, strictly official. That's what I'm trying to say here. So that communication will be very easy for you guys. Do you understand? So that you'll be able to assign those tasks and be able to follow up with them and be able to there won't be, even when you are doing your research too, you have to involve your dev guys so that they can know what you are trying to achieve. Because these guys they don't have time, honestly. They don't have time to be reading long story and all of this. You have to just straight to the point and all of this. So carry them along. All team members are important, but your dev team, you have to be very, very close to them. And don't be a product manager that you don't have to be very authoritative. You do this, do that. Learn to speak to them professionally. There's nothing bad when you had excuse me, when you had kindly do this, kindly do that, kindly, let that word kindly be part of your normal way of communicating to your team members. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah. So this is what a startup roadmap looks like. Can you see? Sprint one, sprint two, sprint three, sprint four. So this is what it looks like. So you can just check for templates. You see it. So in summary, why both product strategy and product roadmap are essential tools in product management. They both serve different. They serve different but complementary purposes. And a product roadmap defines the long-term vision, the goals, the purpose of a product, and it sets the destination and explain why the journey matters. On the other hand, a product roadmap outlines the short to medium term steps required to achieve that vision. So it is the actionable plan that guides execution, your future developments, and your prioritization. So by clearly understanding the distinct roles of each of this, your team can stay strategically aligned while effectively navigating day-to-day decisions. I think with these 3 points of mine, I'm able to explain to everyone that product roadmap and product strategy are different. So we've come to the end of tonight's class. So yeah, so you be I don't know if you have questions for me. I don't know if you have questions for me. We're done. We are done. So I hope I'm able to add value. I hope I'm not just making noise on this call. But you can still try as much as possible to Diane. So you will get all the slide. For my class, you get everything because I've sent I think I've sent everything. You should forward them to you. So for next week class, you'll be meeting my colleague, but I'm sure that we'll still see you again, guys. So please let's try as much as possible to make personal research as well. Read ahead. So once you have the curriculum, there's nothing bad if you to make your own personal research as well. So that by the time you now have somebody that is lecturing you, you can relate with them. You can ask questions compared to those videos that you are watching that you don't have anybody to respond. But if you have studied ahead before class, so when your lecturer, I said lecturer, when your facilitator is mentioning a particular name, you know that you have heard this thing somewhere, you now ask question. It's very easy. Do you understand? So thank you everyone for listening to my I don't want to call it pep talk, taking your time to listen, but I just want to encourage you also that you've got this and I am rooting for everybody on this call. So thank you everyone. See you. I'll see you very soon. Good night, everyone, and enjoy your weekend. Go out, have fun, network with people, attend tech events. There are lots of tech events in Lagos. Attend tech events. Go with your notepad, and when you are going like this, just go with your notepad and connect to. You can just carry something like this and okay, just like to connect and get learning new things when you get there. Don't come home empty. At least get one contact to go out for any tech event, get at least one contact. Don't come back the same. Networking is expensive and don't even underrate it. You can meet that one person that will make a turnaround for you. Yeah. So I'm rooting for everybody and I'm looking out for your update on LinkedIn too. All right. Bye everyone.
Hi there, my name is Praise Oladipo and I'm in bootcamp. Thank you, Incubator. Hi there, my name is Praise Oladipo and I'm in the content and copywriting class.